fellas.
And did absolutely nothing about it. I mean, there's no way you can make me believe law enforcement ain't part of that. Okay? Y'all be you know what I'm saying? Like y'all listen to all kinds of phone calls and stuff like that. Y'all keep trying to give me tickets when I just cross the yellow light. Y'all can't find this man that's been trafficking people and violating them for the last 2 decades, bro. But you catching me at the light, right? Because I ran a yellow. Like you caught me. Then I'd be pissing me off. I'd be thinking about things like that. You know what I'm saying? It made me mad. Anyway, the artist Albie Shore is calling out authorities and publicists. Okay, this man is going in. He is calling for a deeper investigation into the diddler. Okay, he said that the diddler tried to silence him for exposing the truth. All right. Now I know a lot of y'all might have heard about like some kind of book that was quote unquote released. It's some kind of a book from Kim Porter or something like that. Albie Shore is pushing back against the book, saying that the joint is filled with falsehoods. All right. So as you probably, I don't know if you knew or not, but Albie Shore was cool with Kim Porter, right? Kim Porter was a woman that, I don't know if he was married to her or not, but she died of a pneumonia, okay? A lot of people, well, it's been said that a lot of people have died with pneumonia, okay? It's like early in life, that around bro, right? Which made people believe, and then when, I think like they looked into the, when there was somebody that tried to do the autopsy, the person that tried to do the autopsy, he died. Okay, and then somebody else got involved and they got sick. Something weird. Like there's a bunch of weirdness around it, right? Apparently, Kim Porter was under the impression that folks were trying to poison her.
All right, let's get this going.
Which means that somebody has access to some kind of a concoction that can make it look like people are dying of, you know what I'm saying, like their heart failure and pneumonia. But let me read what Albie Shore got. He hashtagged a couple of people. He hashtagged the FBI, Federal Bureau of Investigation. U.S. Department of Justice, DOJ, the DEA, Drug Enforcement Administration, and the CIA. Okay, so the FBI, DOJ, DEA, and CIA, LAPD headquarters, NYPD headquarters, and who is it? LVM PD? Who's that? Las Vegas? I guess it's Las Vegas. I don't know. Okay. Let's see what he wrote. All right. He put hashtag Peep Game. He said for over a decade and a half. I'm going to read exactly the whole thing that he said. Okay, because this might be eye-opening. He said, I've been posting for over a half. Come on, man. Can you read it proper, man? Read it proper, man. All right. Peep game. For over a decade and a half, I've been posting about and tagging random law enforcement agencies in hopes to protect loved ones, avoid deaths and tragedies that could have all been avoided. Despite this, I've been ignored, ridiculed, and medically silenced to cover up these crimes you're all now aware of by a very aggressive PR team and costly campaign to silence and physically harm me for exposing. People need to be looking into this. He's not hashtagging these people for nothing. He said, it only aimed to prevent me from further sharing publicly the facts and insights that Lady Kim Porter shared with me during our frequent and intimate conversations with her selfless attempts to save my life by sharing frequent plans to do harm and possibly by ending my life. So she's letting you know, right?
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas. Host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys.
I'm writing this post only reflecting an investigation report from an entire group of people who work for around the residence of Ms. Kim Porter, including the publisher, who appreciated
We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium.
Ooh, I fucked that up. Good shit.
Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They run with the longtime Titan. It's Derrick Henry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Raven first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Jackson now to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
He says, and for public for many years without personally experienced obviously being just a medical crisis for leader
from the gun, Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Jackson looking to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Jay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it's going to lead to fourth down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Now Jackson on fourth down. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Ravens first down on what will be a big play there on fourth and long.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's the toss, right side to Henry. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On the option, they give it to Henry. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up third down. Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. He'll find Aguilar, complete. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play.
Oh, fuck that. This shit.
And he is in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. That his first touchdown of the new year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Also kept forensic record of every individual who was sent my way to set me up, track me, gaslight me, and allegedly cause harm to me.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now, man, back for his second go-around with the Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get about 5.
Maybe I missed it. He said, unfortunately, this is why. Unfortunately, he says,
again, here's Zeke. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
That memoir that came out, don't believe it inspired, mixed in the story. He says,
Here's Dak to throw. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted.
Okay, then. Okay, then. We got a game, fellas.
And he is going to
Wake up.
A pick 6 for the touchdown. Extra point try now for Tucker.
Wake up, fellas.
He's got it. And the Ravens will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
I'm up now, motherfucker.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Don't even worry about it.
Let's not honor the legacy. Not just think unauthorized nonsense that you was minded to keep dragging me as social punishment for exposing his years.
The drive starts with a run, and it's Elliott. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll stick with Elliott. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here.
Come on,
and that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 14-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. After losses on the last 2 run plays, they face 3rd down and 14. Here's Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way. Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities, and for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed.
He is in. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Justice Hill to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Jackson now. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Good defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
This is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. And when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
3rd and long. Now Jackson. This one downfield looking for Henry.
Dang.
That is incomplete.
Woo, good looking out.
Barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And this ball be down on the other side of midfield. We're going to start this on the ground with Elliott.
Come on, man.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run Zeke up the middle. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Prescott.
Oh, come on, man.
And they turn it over on down.
Wow.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
It's the tight end likely in motion. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. Aguilar goes off in motion. Second down, Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. 11 yards on the pass there. 1st down, Baltimore.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. On 1st and 10, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. He's close to a 1st down. A gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd and a yard. Run the draw, and here's Henry. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
I think that's what you're possibly going for. So a little bit, almost
Back to throw, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. A first down throw for Jackson. To the tight end Likely.
Damn,
And
fellas.
he will get into the end zone.
This shit.
Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Baltimore.
This is a great decision by the quarterback. You can see, Mike, he's trying to push this ball downfield and pick up a big completion in the air, but with the amount of depth the defense was getting, his best option was the check down, the underneath short throw, and just say, hey, pick up this rest of this game with your legs after the catch. And fortunately for this quarterback, this short throw is going to go down in the box score as a touchdown.
Fellas. Come on now.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. This one downfield, complete to Cooks. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams.
Damn. Add that shit to deep.
Over here, up near the 40.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback. Because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Now, Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Throwing Jackson.
Oh my goodness, fellas, what the fuck? Good shit.
And he will go all the way. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. His 2nd touchdown of this first half.
How the fuck you get
They get
like
the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line.
I don't know now,
That's
good.
exactly
Might be
what
a,
they did.
might be
Were able
over.
to take advantage for the strike.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. On the return, here's Turpin. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
I'm serious, man. And I don't blame him. He was like, it's fuck them fucking 12 and say, hey, who did you belong to? Like,
operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half.
Got saved by the bell, baby.
So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Ravens are in front. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
May not pay close attention. And by not paying attention, they're placing themselves in a position where their parents may not have the means to get them out. You follow me? Like, money can't get you out of prison. Like, because look at the diddler, okay? In other words, what I'm saying is this. To look cool, right, they're exposing themselves to potential slavery, because prison is a form of enslavement. Remember, the 13th Amendment to
Coach,
the United States
thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half.
But it has an exception attached. It says, look, it's going to abolish slavery and involuntary servitude, except as a punishment for crime of which the parties shall have been duly convicted.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Real fast, fellas. They ain't looking good.
They don't make anybody distinctive, okay? You just look like a follower and a pretender that looks like they're trying to look cool. A lot of people get respect without returning.
Dak going to throw it here on first down.
It's possible to get respect.
Good dude.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away. And
That wasn't a good pass, man.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Trying to impress people that really don't care.
They'll run here with Vaughn. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
They might have not. They definitely got it. If you got one more, okay? That's just the way it is, okay? Because everybody's pride is in competition. Be sure. I appreciate y'all for the hit that like button, I'll be sure.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
And we were hoping that he got better. And the man got better. And he tagged the FBI, CIA, DOJ.
Dak to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
A first down throw for Prescott. And
God,
they're going to get
Jesus.
to him and take him
The
down.
fuck block this
Take him back to the
motherfucker,
other
man.
side of midfield. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott.
That was
And
some weak ass
nothing
shit there.
cooking
Good
on
shit.
that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Dak facing 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. First and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Bateman is the motion man. Going to go right back to Henry. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Prescott on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Prescott now. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll throw again. Dak. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Jalen Tolbert. Touchdown, Dallas.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Ooh, I'm glad you stopped, cuz. That was a block.
And the Cowboys are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Hill on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, here's Henry. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he was able to shed his ball and make the play.
They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. It's a short one, caught by Andrews. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Raven 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Jackson now. This one complete to Bateman. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
On the give, here's Henry. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes 3rd down. Now Jackson.
God
Open
damn,
man
bro.
is Bateman. He's
Fuck
got him.
up. Good shit.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. This is Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry.
God damn, this shit.
Want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. Cowboys going to take a timeout.
All the contact information going to be in the description below. That's what we call running like a storm machine, guys. Don't let him run. Don't miss out on him.
The offense is out there. 4th and inches. They'll run for it with Henry.
This shit,
1st
good
down
game,
and
fellas.
more inside the 15. And he's got
Good
another
game,
one.
bro.
Derrick Henry. Touchdown,
You will take
Baltimore.
that L.
3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. And he missed it. Wow, don't see that very often. Justin Tucker, one of the best ever. His career extra point percentage, close to 99%. But he missed on that one. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw is Prescott. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Prescott. The open man is Tolbert. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
We got the 396 big block, regular 325 horsepower. Back by 3-speed automatic.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A huge play for Dallas. And even 30 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Again, Prescott to the air.
Woo!
And he can't hang on through the
That would have
contact.
been a
It's
fucking
incomplete. What a
heartbreaker.
good job defensively to meet him just as the
God.
ball was arriving. And
Dang.
it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
It's time to go to bed, cuz.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. To throw is Prescott. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He knocks it through. The Cowboys are able to edge a bit closer. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run it with Henry. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Pistol give to Henry. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Tough loss, fellas. Tough loss.
Dash is in excellent condition.